Minimod Monday, this time 5 more quality of life mods by Peter Hahn aka Steven that will make your life way more pleasant. The first one is called Popup Control and gets rid of all of these annoying notifications. Check out the before without using the mod. Every time the dupes do basically anything, you will get a pop-up with material delivered, material picked up, material delivered, 500 kilograms dropped, etc, etc. But with the mod enabled, you will have a very clean gaming experience, which will also be very helpful for all of you content creators out there. Another example would be the dupes hanging around, talking to each other, and the only thing that you can see are the cute little speech bubbles as intended by the devs. Comparing this to the non-modded version, it is not as bad as delivering material, but you will get the occasional pleasant chit-chat, appreciated or just danced message. In order to activate the mod, you first need to go to the mod menu and deselect all pop-ups, which is great for cinematics or streamer. You can also select them individually and choose what you like. This does not affect notifications, only the pop-ups. Another great mod is forbid items. Did you ever have the problem that you wanted to crush some igneous rock into sand, only to have your dupes run to the next volcano and pick up the hottest stuff they could find? No longer, now you can forbid items. Just press on the item and click the forbid item button. Once selected, if the dupes not already have the errand to pick it up, they will no longer consider picking up that material at all. Of course, it would be super annoying to do that individually each time, so we do have the settings change tool for that. Another great mod made by Steven. With this mod we are able to choose the forbid item section in the lower right and copy it over to all the debris that is lying around. If you belong to those people that still disinfect your base, but don't want certain areas to be disinfected and especially not want to click the buildings individually, then just go to the Disable Disinfect section, choose it, mark the area, done. Have you ever wondered where your metal ores or your precious steel resources went? A lot of the times it is just your dumb dupes repairing stuff that they shouldn't. This here, for example, is just throwing out all of your precious resources. So in order to avoid that, we can disable the auto repair. And further on, I would suggest so doing in your whole base. I don't know why there is any reason in the game for the dupes to secretly auto repair stuff without me telling them to. Now you can see here to the right by the enable auto repair button that the auto repair has been disabled for any tile that we click on. Still disabled so far. There's also the compost command that you can find, where you can mark a large area with items for composting. You still need a duplicate to transfer the material to the compost heap. Storage bins will be ignored, luckily. The show building range mod will also be a total game changer, because you can finally see how far a building actually reaches, giving you a whole new feeling of how the game works. Basically like the auto sweeper, but for every relevant building. The deodorizer, the algae terrarium, the carbon skimmer, the telescope with its giant range, the enclosed telescope that is even bigger, and the wind tunnel thingy with the tiny in and outlets. Then we have the regular gas pump, the mini gas pump, the regular liquid pump, and a mini liquid pump. This can help you come up with setups that you would normally not use, like this for example. Not sure how this would ever be useful, but now you know that it is possible. This mod is also compatible with mods like aquatic tile, vacuum pump, and algae grower. Now we ended up at the last mod called sweep by type. This should be a common situation in your base. You dug up a larger area and now want to collect some materials. But of course you don't want to collect them all, but only the good stuff, like the metals and so on. With the help of this mod you can actually do that. Just press the move debris into storage button or press the K button. Then you have to select whatever you want to store. In our case we only want to store the metal ores. After dragging the selection over the screen, we got only the metal ores. Surprise! We could also do a large scale command to find out where all of our eggshells are. So let's go to organic and mark the eggshells. Zoom out and mark the entire map. Now all the eggshells should be marked and our dupes should know what to do once they reach it. Collect it. Random dead dupe. All the eggshells here are marked, the parkour eggshells as well, and so on and so on. There's another one behind this sweetle, for example. You catch my drift. This also includes gas and liquid bottles, like you can see here in the background. If you want a regular sweeping behavior back, you just have to select all. Then it behaves like usual. The options for the sweep by type mod are that you can disable the material icons to maybe improve the performance on low-end computers. And this concludes my incomplete list of lovely Peter Hahn mods that will make your game experience more pleasant. Thank you all for watching and I suggest checking out the video on the screen right now. Love you guys and Luma out.